Hi guys, welcome. Today we are picking my July... No, this is my June TBR. Today we're picking my June TBR. I have my TBR jar. I'm so excited. This month is, first of all, my birthday month. So, happy birthday to me, June 12th. But also, I'm going on a big 2-week camping trip in the last half of the month with my family. And I have some very exciting videos. But also, that means that I'm going to have so much time to read. And I feel like I'll get a lot of reading done because it's going to be a lot of long drives and a lot of boring days just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. So I am very excited. I'm going to pick 10 books this month, which is a lot of books, but I'm excited and I'm confident that we can get through them. I also wrote all of these prompts back in November, so I've got no clue what's in here. I guess we'll find out. The next book in a series. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do for this, and that is Powerful by Lauren Asher / Reckless by Lauren Asher, because this is just a novella. But for the prompt, we're picking Powerful by Lauren Asher. That was so easy. Okay, off to a really good start. A book with a green cover. Also, I have 4 bookshelves and my TBR is kind of spread around all of them. Sorry, I'm not one of the girls with a TBR cart, like where you can see all the books I haven't read. I pretty much haven't read any of my books, so, you know. The other thing is, because of this camping trip, I have in mind that I want to pick some spooky books for one of the videos I'm doing, but also books set in the wilderness, if that makes sense. One book I'm seeing is The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I bought this book years ago and I have wanted to read it since then, but still haven't. I believe this is set in Alaska and it's like enemies to lovers. I think she has to go live with her dad and maybe the guy works for her dad or something and he doesn't like her. I don't know, but I do want to read that. The only other one that I can see, Masters of Death by Olivia Blake, which I have wanted to read this book for a long time and I definitely want to get to it, but I don't know if this should be my first Olivia Blake book. Okay, wait, I already said to myself that I wanted to read this on the camping trip, so I feel like I may as well pick this one, and I feel like this counts as green. A book over 500 pages. Over 500 pages. Why did I put this in here? I mean, I have Binding 13, but I really want to do a reading vlog of the Boys of Tommen series and I'm just not going to be able to fit that in this month, so I don't think I should do that. It's looking like my options are these 3. I think Pirate Girls, I obviously am excited to read and I know I'm gonna love it, but I do kind of want to do a reread of Falls Boys before I read it, also because I loved Falls Boys. It's one of my favorite Penelope Douglas books. But one thing about me, I just like don't remember. Like I do not remember what a book what happens in a book. Like I'll remember the overall premise and like maybe certain scenes that I can like play back in my head, but overall like I don't remember the details. I don't remember the side characters. I don't know, I feel like I'm the only person who feels that way, but that's okay. I could do either of these. Ivy I've wanted to read forever and I bought this book like years ago. I think I bought this back in 2021, which is 4 years ago now, and in my mind this is similar to Reputation by Sara Shepard, which I read I think back in November. It was on my November TBR and I honestly loved that book, and I think this is a more well-written version of that, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna pick Ivy, and this one is 501 pages. Can you guys see that? 501 pages. I hope there was no spoilers on that. Sorry. Wow, and we're sticking with the color thing. Next prompt. An author you love. Okay. You know what? It's gonna be an Emily Henry. I haven't read Happy Place or Funny Story or Great Big Beautiful Life, but I don't have the physical copy of that yet. And also, in case you can't tell, that Emily Henry is one of my favorite authors. I have 3 editions of all of her books. So I'm thinking Happy Place. I'm really excited to read this. I feel like I'm going to absolutely love it. I'm very excited about that one. And also that was so easy to pick. A mystery. I don't really know the difference between mysteries and thrillers. Is that a stupid thing to say? I almost feel like it might be time to finally carry on the Inheritance Games series. I loved the first one when I read it back in like 2020 and I just never continued, but I think it's time, and it's a mystery. I'm excited. I think that'll be good. It's also, I feel like they're quite short and easy reads, but they're also still fun and entertaining. Okay, let's do another one. I really want to get a random number generator one. I don't know why, I really want to. I wanted one the whole last time I did this video, and it's in here like 4 times, I think. And I haven't gotten it a single time yet. I feel like this is going to be another video where I go without getting it. Let's see what we get. A book with a movie adaptation. I have The Housemaid by Freida McFadden. I do have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and also Vampire Academy by Veronica Mead. Oh, wait, okay. I didn't think I'd ever get to reading The Vampire Academy. It's one of me and my best friend's like favorite movies. It's so good. And they never continued. So I feel like I need to read the book to know what happens. I might do that. I do want to read The Housemaid though, and it would work perfectly with one of the videos I have planned. The Housemaid I might read like anyway. Like I'll get to this eventually, and I'll get to this before the movie comes out. And also the movie's not technically out yet. So does it have a movie adaptation? Kind of iffy. Vampire Academy! I'm so excited. This book is like 300 pages. But it's quite short. Okay. We're going now through our seventh prompt. The shortest book on your TBR. Perfect. Is there a Goodreads filter that I can do for that? Number of pages. Oh my god, I can. Besides the novellas. Okay, this one I unhauled, so it doesn't count. And then we have We Were Liars. But I don't think there's a point in me reading this. I'm not going to enjoy it. I feel like it's a waste of time. So the next shortest book, according to this list on Goodreads, is Normal People by Sally Rooney. I definitely have some people in my life who are going to be incredibly excited. And I also am very excited. I have wanted to read this book for years, of course. I guess it's time. Okay, 7th book is going to be Normal People. Don't know if it's really giving like camping vibes. It's a bit intense for a camping read, but that's alright. Okay, prompt number 8. A book that's been on your TBR for a long time. Maybe Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. Because I know I started this, like read 33 pages back in 2022, so I know it's been on my TBR for way longer than that, because at that point I was like, god, I need to get around to reading this. Okay, it hadn't been on my TBR for that long, because I think it came out in 2022. Okay, prompt number 9. A book you've never heard of. I think the book that I had in mind when I wrote this prompt is actually one that I just read. I mean, I have a Christmas book that I've never heard of, but I'm not reading a Christmas book. I have Not in My Book by Katie Holt. I've only seen this talked about once. I do have a few that I've bought from random book events. I have Poison Rose. No, but I've heard of it. I've just not really heard that much about it. Poison Roses by Jaymin Eve and Tate James. They're both very popular authors, but I've just not heard anything about this book. Okay, this could be good. This could be good. Kind of gives like Mafia Rockstar vibes, which is giving Duplicity. Okay, I think it's gonna be this one. I didn't want to start any series this month, but okay, it's time for the final prompt. Do we think I'm gonna get a random number generator? Probably not. I hope it's a good one though. A seasonal read. Okay, well, it's autumn. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's easy when it's summer or winter even. But autumn? I mean, like books like Archer's Voice, that feels very autumnal. I kind of feel like my only option is to do like a thriller, because I feel like that's seasonal to autumn. Okay, this looks like it could be set in autumn, and also it is a thriller, so it feels autumnal, and also it feels seasonal to the fact that I'm going camping. But it is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of books, but I feel like I'm gonna pick one more. Okay guys, one more. Guys, I don't think you can read that, but it literally says random number generator. Well, I have to do it. How we're gonna do this, I'm gonna count each shelf that has books I haven't read on it, put them, like ask Siri to pick a number for that. I'm so excited I can't even speak. And then we'll count the number of unread books on that shelf and get a second number. To be honest, I'm not going to do Binding 13, and that's the only books on this shelf that I haven't read, so I'm just not going to do that. I also am not going to continue the Addicted series, but that's because I need to vlog both of them, okay? So we got one. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 11.
It's 9.
Okay, that brings us over here. Fable, One for Our Enemy, Masters of Death, Secret Society of Very Irregular Witches, Our Infinite Fates, Dead Flip, Vamps, Caraval, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Song of Achilles, and Cassandra Clare series. So that was 11. We've got 11 to choose from. Again! My gosh. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 11.
The answer is 6.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've been putting this off for ages, but the 6th book was Dead Flip by Sara Farizan. I think it's like low-key Stranger Things vibes. I don't know, I'm really excited. This is the cover. I saw Destiny Sidwell get this in a book haul like years ago, and I have thought about it ever since. Okay, well that's our 11th book out of 10. But that's okay. I feel confident that I'll get through a large majority of these. I'm so excited. These are all of the books that were picked for the month. And let me know if you've read any of these. Convince me to read them. Let me know your thoughts. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!